Hello, this is FG back with you for Anbennar, picking up with our Karkwaslu campaign. I did go ahead and play a little bit. I managed to reform my army, which is wonderful. Also, going to hopefully form an alliance with Bulwar relatively soon. It should be relatively easy to convince them to. I also stated a whole bunch of provinces in Bihar, since that is required for one of our missions. We're going to continue to increase relations and hopefully get some people out of the coalition. Alright. I want to keep that, I want to keep that. It doesn't have any effect on absolutism. It's positive absolutism. That's fine, that's fine. Our maximum absolutism is currently 69. We might be able to take aristocratic court royal decree. Yeah, get that extra 5 absolutism. We have fully reformed our armies. This is our Soraka. Anbennar, Silver Forge, good. Bulwar has a negative 67 opinion. Buria is out. Good. We won't have any problems with them. Those who flee, fuck. And Seer of Vanity. Yeah, these are just the events we get for having the old man lead us. And I also want to build... let's build some more ships. These guys need to change their mission to hunt pirates in Bursan. Gold is a spent ability. With that, we want to get a few production buildings, a bunch of taxation buildings. Most of all, we want to build a bunch of those. Alright, so we can start throwing down some, what's it called? Edicts. Or not edicts, but holy orders. It's probably going to be pretty much all our Diplo holy orders. Yeah, there's nowhere for my armies to actually sit, so we're just going to have them drill. I really wish this would just be one modifier per, you know, type of modifier rather than how it is. Oh yeah, I think our ruler died in the meantime, which is a thing, and we're currently studying vocation for obvious reasons, and that it's very good. Won't be able to afford that. Alright. Agent was discovered. That sucks. RP clan provides tribute. Thanks. Alright, there goes the coalition. Good. Gnomes in the library. Yeah, we'll let them come into Akbar. Right. Let's go down this way. Triumphs of Empire. Alright, so Kumarkland farming. Level 2. Nine, 6. We can start doing that when we get universities. Homo petition. Oop. Yeah, grant them the charter. There goes our court mage. Right. Noma streets. I don't want that admin. Steam explosion. Right. I could kit. Yeah, take stewardship of the sorrows. These guys can protect trade in Bersan. This army can sit right here. That being the Kwasni two-way. Alright. Let's transfer trade here. Right, that's good. Two of a kind. She is a Fenrian Harpy for half off. I actually value that more than the trade. Alright. Right that way, that way. Sack of Gokora. Yeah, I'll take the army professionalism. Yeah, saloon, whatever. Harpy Air! 434. Yeah, that works. I don't know. There's just something kind of funny about the idea of a harpy wearing a helmet that's possessed by a guy that's been dead for like 2.5 millennia. I find that mental image deeply amusing. Alright, we are now talented. And we want to... enchantment... Alright, so... we need to switch this army up. These guys can head south. Siege down. We'll head this way. Grab that province from Catarata. You know, this army can get together and head east. Let's just do this because I don't really want to think about this anymore. Magical study progress. There goes my court mage. Yay! So excited about that. Act bar, yes, tech cost. Alright. Soraka War Wizard. Yep. Discontent. Yeah, who really cares? Admin efficiency, that's great stuff. Alright. There. Oh, our ruler is now strict. Siege of Hasir is over. I am going to wait a little bit so I can have more admin. Yeah, Gelkar Lancers. We're gonna pull back for a moment. Alright, we're good. Alright, and we also want to take leather cannons. Alright. That's good. And conversions. Do we have any Haprometi provinces already poured? Not really. Alright. So where are my armies? I have 2 armies down here. One needs to head there. One can head to Persan. This army can head to Bulwar. Meanwhile, these 2 armies can head to Akaheta. While this army heads to Bahar. Unrest-wise, it's not looking great. Alright, we might go back to focusing admin. Alright. And they can deal with anything up north. Meanwhile, this army can deal with anything down here. Alright. Cat mandate must be destroyed. Alright, yes, that is coring. That is excellent. This army can deal with anything right here. This army can handle anything anywhere else. Right. And I talk to the Namisar. Forced Unity of Faith. Yeah, we'll do Enforced Unity of Faith. This can only bode well. This one does have the Soraka commander. Alright, this guy can move that over there. Although I might actually be sitting. Dealings under the dark. Merchant. Bad reputation. Alright. They need to come deal with that. This army needs to deal with the 99,000. Alright, this army has 1 more month reinforced enough that I am willing to take that fight. Right, more revolts. They can deal with that. Inconvenient. Alright. Commissar influence. Alright. Unrest is mostly dealt with. Mountain. Is that mountain hunger? How much are we paying? Alright, avenge Karkwaslu greatest failure. The ancient Keterat, with the ancient Keterat now in our hands, it is time to end the Elkahet's folly once and for all and unshackle the people of Keterata from their false beliefs in the divinity of Elkahet's spawn. The so-called mandate of the Ket has no place in our realm. Serkel's blessing is all we will ever need. This time we will finish what the lords of ancient Karkwaslu attempted long ago and bring his light to the shores of the Mother's Sorrow. Alright. And with this, the mandate is now destroyed. Alright, Elkahet's nightmare. It is done. Time-worn Keterata is no more. Elkahet's spawn are left without their sycophantic servants, and all of Elkahet's works have been turned into dust. Alasur has been in a celebratory mood for a while now and has been observed to suffer paroxysms of laughter whenever the topic of our new Keteratan holdings is brought up. Instead of shrines to self-absorbed Kets who are only focused on their own pleasures and indifferent to the fate of their followers, newly erected temples to Surakel now adorn the shores of the Mother Sorrows after millennia of being misled by Elkahet the Deceiver. The people of Keterata have started to rejoin their Bulwar brethren in the worship of Surakel. Of course, there are still obstinate holdouts who still prescribe to the old ways, but they too will learn that a new age has dawned. The stewardship of the sorrow is a thing of the past. Whether they do so out of their own volition or with some gentle or not so gentle persuasion remains to be seen. Many empires have conquered Keterata throughout the ages, yet despite their long history of being subjugated, the people of Keterat have long boasted of their victory over ancient Karkwaslu and Kar Alasur. All the while, for thousands of years, Alisur's wrath festered. Even as his mind decayed while trapped within the helmet, planning for his vengeance kept him sane. So when Alisur invaded Keterata once again, they faced not only the wrath of the mad Alisur, but also his millennia-old master plan. After Keterata's armies were decimated, Alisur turned his wrath to the Kedark itself. The ancient city of Keterat has been razed, its ancient buildings torn apart brick by brick, and their remains discarded out into the open sea to ensure no part of Keterat's history could be reclaimed. Every structure 50 years or older was demolished, as Alisur's zealous guards searched for Elkahet's tomb, but to no avail. Wells were poisoned and sealed shut. Ancient canals and dikes were strategically destroyed by army engineers to maximize collateral damage, and pit mines from whence every big brick that Keterat was built on were flooded. When the main invasion forces left and the garrisons arrived, they found a city in ruin, where the few residents which remained lived in squalor among the rubble of the once proud residents begged the Karkwaslu soldiers for food. The rest of Keterata was not spared from Kar Alisur's wrath, as any industry and infrastructure would have contributed to the Keterata war effort was dismantled, leaving behind only homesteads from which the citizens could continue their meager existence. By the end of the campaign, Kar Alisur returned not as a conqueror, but as an annihilator of Keterata, bragging before the royal court that he could still hear the faint scraping noises of Elkahet rolling at his tomb. Elkahet delenda est. Alright, let's start paying off some loans. Politics. Tomb located. Yeah, send them out. Myself again. Alright, so I do want to state at least one province, or one state. Might well be Lower Sorrow. It'll actually be Mother's Delta. I should have probably concentrated development, but keep forgetting that that's a thing you can do. Let's go to a trade advisor. Get these conversions done as quick as possible. Go to Great Palace. No. Cannot afford it at the moment. Are there any pirates left? There are not. Let's protect trade in Brissan. Sabri. Yeah, pay the Kilgasi. Enchantment. Right. This needs a leader. Right. Additionally, let me just see if I can upgrade these ships. Upgrading the merchantmen and one early frigate. Alright, build a flagship. Let's build a light ship. Trade power. combat engagement, complete movement speed. That will be done very quickly. Right. Lesser vanity. Balance of true faith. These guys are done. I need them to protect trade. See what this does. There we are. Although I could... Let me check something. If I were to protect trade in Brissan... Nope, not Brissan, Bahar. Yes, that's good. Let's pay off one of these big loans. Alright, this has been stated. We're gonna make this our new trade city. We're gonna protect trade in Bahar. And we are going to transfer trade up north. Alright. Good. So much money. Yeah, this is probably better because we focus trade from all of these areas. And we want to collect from trade. From Bulwar. Yeah, let's get transferred. That gets transferred. This has nowhere to go but forward. Right, and we want to take yeah, development cost, because we are going to have to develop a bunch of stuff. That's good. Alright, so let's start building some universities. Ooh, there. Right. 9 and then 6. That's good. Yeah, do that. Do that. Right. Also want to build one of those. And like I said, I want to pour this up because I want to accept these guys. Ready. Alright. So this is calculated the number of province with an accepted culture. Alright. Now where is my fun army? This one. How many more can I build? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, let's put enforce religious unity here. Alright, this is going to be a very good super army. Right, and these could all take some universities. Where else would be good to develop? These two. Is already done. It's 9. 9. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. This could use one. What? 6th and 9. Back to Bahar, pulling the deep. Akbar, Anzabad, and Bursan. Get some more money. Needs one. This needs... What? Can I just, like, hypothetically threaten war? No, I cannot. That really sucks. This needs that, and then Mage Tower. It's getting one. Akbar on spot. I did improve that. We have a temple. Monetary reforms. Not. Good. And I can throw a development edict down here. That up to 9. It's good. And this needs a development edict. What are we at right now? 5. We need 30. Jesus Christ. I think that's going to be pretty much every livestock and grain province. Livestock. Yeah, it's going to be rough. The warnings of Sizal Adreth. You know what? Yeah. We won't worry about that too much. Let's build a spy network and care about Catarata anymore. Right, come off. Sure. Right. 1, 2, 1, 1. All right. At least it wasn't our Soraka commander, I guess. Ignore them. Improve reputation. Game stuttered for a moment there. Far. Ordered infantry. Who's Rami? Even though we're never going to use them. Right. Let me just bombard this fort real quick. Could make them more interested in giving up. It's one province, guys. Come on. Be reasonable. You know what? 3 of those guys. Infrastructure. Probably a little bit too late for that. Trade ideas, though. Siege down their capital and see what we can get out of them. Right. Just take a bunch of money from him just because we can. Oh, yes. Yep, that gets that. Sure, why not? Okay, all three of these are getting mage towers. Let's go study enchantment again. Spend some effort. Emperor's influence. Alright, we're now cruel. That sucks. Printing press gives benefits. Hurrah! Alright, so... Sorry, Anne. Let's get developing you guys. This needs to be 9. That's 6. 9. Both of these will also need manufactories. 9, 9. Right. Right, that's good. Current development here. Yeah. Alright, we're doing good. Could declare war on the Deniraj. That would be fun. Get Bulwarian. Could absolutely dominate them. Temple of the Sun. That's good. This needs farm estate. This one should have a farming estate, farm estate, everything. We're gonna get rid of court. Down. Right, this one is not done. Although, it makes sense to get that done. Halflings. As Kasur can have their edict taken off pretty much whenever. Has farming. Just needs it. Get rid of the marketplace here. Build that. I think we've pretty much... I think we have totally destroyed the new Sun Cult. Pretty cool. Okay, this edict can come off. This one... yeah, we'll take that off for now. Reason why I would really want to wait before I develop anything is it just saves me a lot of admin points, or not admin points, but points in general, which I'm lacking far more than anything else, seeing as how my ruler is quite terrible. So let me get the unregulated research back. Use national stability. Ooh, that was lucky. Easy. Right, where else? Of those. Just gonna get one. Yeah. Rid of the tax building. Got one, got one, got one. Act bar, encourage development. Alright, these also need to be upgraded. That's another thing I need to do. Ports. Okay, where next? Here. Right. It's done. This has a university. Done. That already has it. Orient, get their edict taken off. Development. Ooh, fuck. Oh. Because it wouldn't hurt to develop this one. That already had a mage tower. Yep. Saran is done. Peasant revolt. Peasants, man. guys need to come south. Soraka War Wizard. Alright. Azkassar. How many are we at? We're at 8. That is not nearly good enough. Excellent. Do I get it from these provinces? Suppose there's one way to check. Politics. These are both done. Yeah, Catarata Sangriatus, but who really cares? We have killed all of the cat, apparently. One of these already had a farming estate. Sure. Ibivar. Living test subjects. Yeah, definitely take them. Right. Each of these provinces. Done. No, not ramparts. Farming estate. This could use the university as well. This needs the university as well. Alright, so Bahar. These all need to have lower than 1 unrest. Rasan needs a mage tower as well as a fort. Legendary and enchantment. Or Carter. Right. Need more universities. There should be something over here now. almost halfway there. He's under dark. Our ruler's an idiot. Encourage development here. Let's go with trade efficiency. 2. Social contract. Leviathan. Balance of power. And balance of power. Alright. Back to Bahar. Our realm stretches now from the source of the Saran to the westernmost tip of Bahar, from the mountains of the sun to the northernmost Harpy Valley. Truly, all of Sarakel's garden is now part of Kar Kwaslu. The western Bahari now have accepted their role as subjects and are magnanimous. Akulakarn. Even though some of their functionaries seem to leave confused after an audience and have been overheard discussing amongst themselves whether some of the towns in the Akulokate talk about have not been buried by the sea since the Great Flood. The Bahari have turned their considerable efforts towards improving their homelands and endeavor to turn them into shining jewels in the Akulkarnate crown, to rival even the flourishing Heartland. Alright, so that, and build that. Go ahead and, actually no we won't, because those aren't all prospering. Purpose on, this one's fine. 9. That already has one. Right. Already has one. Good. Did we? Yeah, we did develop that all the way. No edict there. We'll throw down development edict here. Alright, no edict there. Let's see if we can get this in our subject. Right, looking good. I do think it is only on the Bulwar subcontinent, but I want to be thorough. This one. can transfer trade from where? Let's try from the Serpent's Reach. Extra 5 ducats. Right. Ton. Off. Curve development. Alright. This has been fully developed. Good. This has not been developed. Where's influence? Captain. Yeah, look at our armies. This can get purge development. Alright, calling the deep. Just gotta keep doing enchantment. Do the Grand Bazaar. I'll get another 3,000 soldiers. I'll get rid of that fort. Non-enforcement of ordinances. I'll handle it. Primary minister. Didn't do anything. Barely does anything. Sure. Right. Should only need like one more event or so. Alrighty. Some more effort. Crown conspiracies. There's my Inquisitor. We're really looking for a mage. Good enough. I'll just power, run down, hurrah. Okay, now it's probably time for us to step down. Open the ruler magic menu, enchantment, study magic, spend more effort. Right. Upgrade that. Okay, this one needs to get developed. Development. Alright, that is my northern most grain provinces done. And get that. There's a couple more provinces I could get from the Deniraj, I suppose. We also do some counter-espionage. Yes, happily we'll do that. Army reformer. I feel like I just paid for him. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Now we want to develop this province. And then this province. Military divided, siege ability. Just in the off case we do go to war. take corruption. Right. Yeah. Movement. Also, Golden Age. Should have done that a lot earlier. Let's go with swivel cannons. This is not my super army, this is my super army. Yeah, put the effort in. Alright. Big spooky army. In terms of desert provinces, I have 4 more. Let's get its Kumarkland farming. Finally did. Oh, prestige. Not done this one yet. Alright, that's done. Keep the same pace. Be 4 provinces. If that's what it takes, it actually shouldn't be. So that will be. This is done. This is done. Done. Okay, I can pull that off. Pull that off. Yes, I did not get Kumarkland farming from those provinces. I think it is purely a Bulwar thing. Here's what I thought. Just wanted to be absolutely sure. This one is not same continent. Dame's Tier Meteorite. Any other time that happening would be amazing, but it's just not as cool. What would happen if I did plant growth? That's really funny. See how much my income jumps. 229. 250. Yeah, that was worth it. I don't want to put down a holy order here, just to get that extra trade power. We will. So that gives us an extra 10% local trade power modifier. Transfer into even more money. Temple of the Sun, don't care, don't care. Grand Library. Grain Port. Doesn't do anything for me. That does not either. Temple of the Sun. We are going to core up Catarata and all the Hoppermenti. Because that's really funny. Trade crisis, pay the Diplo. Alright. This one needs to get... Nope, that one's done. That one's done. This one needs to be done. Right, I am extraordinarily lucky that hasn't backfired yet. Let's go with 16 cannons. 16 cannons. 16 cannons. 16 cannons. And then we want 32, 16. Build another army up. You guys have rebuilt the Golden Highway. They have. Alright. This army gets this rocket commander. We're gonna go fight another war. That will be next episode. Empire should be pretty much as stable as it can be. Although, how much would I lose by giving the religious culture? -5 absolutism. This would be really good for my economy. Yeah, it's like an extra 20 ducats. Yeah, we'll go ahead and declare that war, and then I will save. And then this episode will be done. We conquered the rest of Catarata, and have been slowly, ever so slowly, working on getting our nation back in shape. And, obviously getting this kind of ridiculous Triumph of Empire mission done. boy. That's gonna take... That's good. Good. Do one last check over. Here to the temple. Build that. Build that. Dry lands. And then all of these fun provinces. No more grain, though. All the grain's gone. Yeah. I do want to check something. Anyways, sorry. I can do that next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.